Welcome to CognitionChunks. Where do I even begin when trying to understand something as vast as space? Even just trying to get a list of the galaxies is a challenge. There are so many. Can GPT create a comprehensive list of all galaxies? The short answer is no. There are over 2 trillion galaxies. This information is for entertainment only. I am not an astronomer. Is this useful? Is this nonsense? Join me as I attempt to learn from GPT.
Creating a comprehensive list of all galaxies is an extraordinarily challenging task, as there are estimated to be over 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. However, I can provide a list of some of the more notable and well-studied galaxies, including those closest to us and some of the most famous ones observed by astronomers. Local group galaxies, our immediate galactic neighborhood. Milky Way galaxy, our home galaxy. Andromeda galaxy, M31, the nearest spiral galaxy to the Milky Way. Triangulum galaxy, M33, a member of the local group, known for its spiral arms. Large Magellanic Cloud, LMC, a satellite galaxy of the Milky Way. Small Magellanic Cloud, SMC, another satellite of the Milky Way, close to the LMC. Messier 32, M32, a dwarf, elliptical, galaxy orbiting Andromeda. Messier 110, M110, a dwarf spheroidal galaxy, a satellite of Andromeda. IC10, a dwarf galaxy and a member of the local group. IC 1613, a dwarf irregular galaxy in the local group. Leo I, Regulus dwarf, a dwarf spheroidal galaxy in the local group. Leo II, another dwarf spheroidal galaxy in the local group. Phoenix dwarf, a dwarf irregular galaxy, part of the local group. Sagittarius dwarf spheroidal galaxy, a satellite galaxy of the Milky Way. Tucana dwarf, a dwarf spheroidal galaxy in the local group. Ursa Minor dwarf, a dwarf spheroidal galaxy, a satellite of the Milky Way. Notable galaxies beyond the local group. Whirlpool galaxy, M51, famous for its spiral structure and interaction with a smaller galaxy. Sombrero galaxy, M104, noted for its bright nucleus and large central bulge resembling a sombrero. Pinwheel galaxy, M101, a face-on spiral galaxy with well-defined arms. Centaurus A, NGC 5128, notable for a massive black hole at its center and a prominent dust lane. Triangulum 2, a small galaxy in the constellation Triangulum. Maffei 1 and Maffei 2, part of the closest group of galaxies beyond the local group. Sculptor galaxy, NGC 253, a starburst galaxy in the Sculptor group. Bode's galaxy, M81, a spiral galaxy that is interacting with M82. Cigar galaxy, M82, a starburst galaxy undergoing intense star formation. Virgo cluster galaxies, a cluster of over 1,300 galaxies, including the famous M87 with its black hole. Fornax cluster galaxies, a smaller cluster containing several bright galaxies. Canis Major dwarf galaxy, currently the closest known galaxy to the Milky Way. Andromeda 2, a dwarf spheroidal galaxy orbiting the Andromeda galaxy. Leo A, Leo III, an irregular galaxy in the constellation Leo. NGC 6822, Barnard's galaxy, a barred irregular galaxy. Notable distant and bright galaxies. Hubble Deep Field galaxies, numerous distant galaxies imaged by the Hubble Space Telescope in a small region of space. Ultra Deep Field galaxies, even more distant galaxies observed in the Hubble Ultra Deep Field. Submillimeter galaxies, distant, dust-enshrouded galaxies that are bright in the submillimeter range. Lyman Brick galaxies, distant galaxies identified by their drop in brightness at certain ultraviolet wavelengths. Quasar host galaxies, distant galaxies hosting extremely luminous quasars, often signaling supermassive black holes. This list represents only a tiny fraction of the known galaxies and is heavily biased towards those that are either relatively close to us or have been well studied due to their unique characteristics. The vast majority of galaxies in the universe are far beyond the reach of current telescopes. With advances in technology, astronomers continue to discover new galaxies and learn more about the ones already known. Thank you for joining us for another Cognition Chunks. Like and subscribe to get notifications as this series continues.